Hi there, everybody. Sorry for the delay. I've been working hard, I've been busy. It's been just lots going on lately. Today's one of my days off. I told you I was going to get back to you during the Final Four, so let's get to it. Women's World Cup, Leagues Cup, Libertadores 2023, SummerSlam 2023 Detroit highlights, Champions League tier updates, MLB playoff picture, trades, all the football leagues from North America to all over the world. You know, you got soccer, you got North American football, NFL, CFL. Let's get to it. Let's start with the Women's World Cup. We got Spain versus Sweden, Australia versus England. New nation claiming a title. I'm just going to leave it semi there. I'll give you some statistics. Two teams, England and Sweden, are undefeated, 4-1-0. Both 11-2 and 10-2. Unless you count their penalty kicks, which then, of course, Sweden has a 16-6. And if you add the goals against, if England has a 14-4 record, Australia's 9-3 right now, but of course 7-6 penalty kicks, 16-9 altogether. Spain's the only one that sporting a 15-6 record. You know, of course, a +9, while everyone else +9, +8, and +6. But at this point, I don't even think it's really. It's just a team that's more well prepared, more well built for this match. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Like, it's been a really good tournament. No no USA, no Germany, no Norway, and no Japan. So there's a room finally for someone else to step up to that podium. So let's just see how that goes. Leagues Cup 2023. It's more or less looking like MLS is going to finally claim that championship. We got one Mexican Liga MX team, Mexicano, the CF Monterrey, sporting the undefeated record with a 12-4 goals for and goals against. You got Philadelphia Union, who is also undefeated, it looks like, 11-4, not including their penalty kicks. Inter Miami and Nashville. So East will have Philadelphia. South will have East will have East will have Philadelphia. South will be Miami. Central will be Nashville, and West will be Monterrey. It's looking great. Nashville being the one to have the most they're tied. Sorry about that. They're tied with Philadelphia Union for draws, so in regulations. But they seem to 2-2-1, 13-8. If you add the penalty kicks, it's 24-17. 11-9 penalty kicks. Damn, that's a lot of goals. They're only two away from being eliminated, and it's actually pretty good. Cool. Messi's scoring a lot. They have two clean. Inter Miami has two clean sheets, both sporting 4-0 records. I'm gonna say maybe it's another. Ronaldo just claimed his trophy. We're gonna get to that there. With his club, first trophy with his club, Al Nassr, and so we'll get to that here in shortly. But let's talk about the South American CONMEBOL Libertadores. Final eight, the Elite Eight, Club Bolivar from the Bolivian club will verse International. Sorry, it's really hard to pronounce when I'm not doing it very often. Deportivo Pierre versus Palmeiras, the Colombian, will versus the Brazilian, Boca Juniors and Racing Club, an Argentinian showdown, and Fluminense versus Club Olimpia, which is Brazil and the Paraguayan. That's most people have been doing really good. I'm not gonna say really because there was people that were scoring a lot of like some clubs were just scoring goals on top of goals, and honestly, I could see maybe the pair Club Olympia or Club Olivar taking it. I don't know. Maybe Palmeiras and maybe one of the Serie A Brasilio. We'll see what goes on there. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Let's SummerSlam 2023. Let's go with the results for Logan Paul defeats Ricochet. I was really impressed myself with that match. LA Knight, the winner of the SummerSlam Battle Royal, sponsored by Slim Jim. Shayna Baszler defeating Ronda Rousey via submission. Putting the her submission, and that's a mean freaking headlock. I'll tell you that. Gunther defeating Drew McIntyre to retain his Intercontinental title reign. Couple more days, and he's gonna be the longest reign. Bianca Belair defeating Asuka and Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship, but of course Io Sky from Damage Control cashing in, and now your new WWE Women's Champion, the Genius of the Sky, Cody Rhodes, claiming the third match against Brock Lesnar, and of course Brock giving his gratitude. I'm only assuming that he had probably utmost respect for Dusty, and most likely probably for Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust. So Cody Rhodes getting that respect, to me it means a lot. But as well as being from Saskatchewan, knowing that Brock Lesnar loves living here and he has a nice house here. Him and Bobby Lashley, to me, are the greatest combat athletes ever. If you're including all combats, people argue John Jones. That's actually a very good argument. And that's, honestly, like Brock's, going on 20-year career. If he hangs it up, he hangs it up. If not, it's just going to be awesome to see it go as far as it did. It was a good match to see the third installment. I can't say too much because the main events were really good. Seth Rollins defeating Finn Balor and Judgment Day to retain his heavyweight championship. Roman Reigns defeating Jey Uso alongside Solo and the wise man Paul Heyman to retain his WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. And that's it. Let's talk a little. MLB. The playoff race right now in the AL. Orioles leading with 73 wins and 45 losses. Twins third and for the third place, 62 and 58, and of course the Rangers 70 and 48. The wild card race looks like the Rays, Astros, and Blue Jays are the front runners. Mariners right behind the Blue Jays by 3 games, and of course Guardians with 57 wins. The only other team, but of course they're under 500. So we'll see if the Guardians start to catch up because it's almost too late. That's pretty much it. It's almost too late. NL, the Braves with Matt Olson in the front run for the MVP. We'll see for the batting record as well this year. The Dodgers right behind us, 71-46, and Brewers leading the Central 65-54. Same record the Phillies have. Cubs are 61-57, Giants 63-55. So that's the three other teams that could possibly be in the run. Marlins with 62 wins, Reds with 62 wins, and Diamondbacks with being 500 at 59. Now, will we see a Braves and Orioles World Series? That is up to debate. Orioles, of course, were 12,400 to 1 to win. So anybody that put $20 on them to win, if they do win, would most likely it would be pretty good chunk of change. I'll say that the least. But I'm hoping my Braves. It'd be the first time my Braves can gain 2 championships within a 3-year period. So we'll see if that happens. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to be the one to jinx them. So let's just see where MLB playoffs go, and I'm just gonna leave it there because there's still a month left. It's looking good. Go Braves. Let's talk a little some Super Cups. The DFL Super Cup, the German RB Leipzig defeats Bayern Munich in Harry Kane's debut with his new club. He of course was a sub, but of course there was not enough to claim the Super Cup for his club. So unfortunately he's gonna have to wait for his new trophy. Messi might have a chance, but Cristiano Ronaldo, Al Nassr, winning the Arab Cup final over I think it was Al Hilal, and it's Ronaldo. That's the Ronaldo effect. And it took a couple of months. He came in late through the last year, hoping that he would squeeze their the league title, but that didn't happen. And it was unfortunate because, well, let's be honest, that's the effect. Let's talk NBA Hall of Fame. Big Dirk Nowitzki, D Wade, Greg Popovich, Paul Gasol, Tony Parker, Becky Hammond. There's I hope I'm not missing any names, but honestly, that was amazing. That one of the most legendary coaches I've got to witness. I loved watching the Spurs and the Lakers matches back in Kobe and Duncan day. Oh, it was just great. Big news in the NHL. Erik Karlsson in a 3-team trade with Montreal and San Jose to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And of course, we got some players. We had to give up some picks, but it's looking good for that way. It looks like Erik Karlsson's is looking good, and he's really enjoying. It looks like his time right now in Pittsburgh. Hopefully, that does not change through the year, and it only gets better as the year goes along. Lots to talk about in Champions League. Let's look at the the Champions path. It looks like games have been going on. One game I have to point out for the game between Athens and the Croatians, Dinamo Zagreb. A fan died, so it's postponed till tomorrow, the first leg, and the second leg will take part Saturday. My condolences to the family member, and it is just unfortunate that the super fans of the Croatian club, just I don't know if really I don't know. People call them super fans. People call them a gang, hooligans. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you about them because I don't know them from a hole in the ground. But I just hope justice comes to the family of the lost individual, the young man. But the other matches have been going on. The Polish taking on the the Polish champions, Ekstraklasa, or yeah, I don't think that's the league name, but sorry, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. But anyway, the Polish Super League winners against the Cypriot Super League, Soccer League, Slovan Bratislava versus Maccabi Haifa, Olympia Libania versus Galatasaray, the Turkish Super League, Copenhagen and Sparta Prague, KI versus Mold FC. Right now, the Faroe Islands is taking it. There was a draw between the Danish and the Czechs. Turkish Super League team is taking the first game. The Israelis, and it looks like the Polish took their first leg games. Braga versus TSC, Rangers versus Serveti, Panathinaikos and Marseille, and PSV versus Sturm Graz. PSV taking the first leg game. The Greeks taking it over the French, gaining, of course, Marseille getting a red card, and as well as Servette FC getting the Swiss getting a red card against the Scottish. Of course, young boys in Antwerp waiting for their matchups. Looks like, and then Europa, Zalgiris and BK Haken. Looks like the Swedish are taking it. The Quarbeg got their first game over Helsinki. The Bosnian and Herzegovinian Sremski Mostar over the Icelandic team, Red Blick. Looks like they got, and of course the Icelandics got a red card. Sheriff absolutely taking their first game against the Belarusians. Astana the Kazakhstani taking over the Bulgarians. Olympiakos over Gdańsk. Looks like the Greek won that one, and Slava Prague beat the Czechs beat the Ukrainians. Dnipro won. Looks like Ajax, LASK, the Austrians, Aberdeen, the Serbian Karakic, the Serbian Super League, Royal Union St. Louis, Zara Luhansk, and FC Lugano, all waiting their matches. Those are for Europa Conference League. There's almost too many, but Club Brugge taking their match. Fenerbahce. It's right now this is the best class of the Europa Conference I've seen. Partizan, AZ Alkmaar, Besiktas, Dynamo Kiev, Aris Thessaloniki, Hibernian, Luzern, Aruka FC, Braun FC, Demispor, Osaic, Rosenborg, Hearts of Midlothian, KA Gent, 20, Riga, Maliboro, Hajduk, Split, Bodo Glimt, Nordsland, FCSB, Lech Poznan, Derry City, the Midland Omonia FC, Austria Wine. It's looking like one of the better classes, and honestly, it's just a lot of those teams that I've been thinking that was going to take it, they end up losing. So, unfortunately, that ends this time with us. I'll get back to you, of course, after all the finals, and most likely I'm going to wait until all the qualifications for Champions League, so I can tell you who the last 6 teams are and that are going to make it into Champions League, and how many are the rest of the teams that end up there. So go Braves, love everybody. Go Raptors, go Penguins, go Broncos. NFL season coming soon. Preseason's on its way. CFL. Hopefully the Riders can do a little bit better. They've looked pretty awful, but it's not even Labor Day, so we'll see where that goes. Anyway, of course, Blue Bombers and Toronto Argonauts looking amazing, as well as the Montreal Alouettes and BC Lions. They're looking like they can take the top tier teams off the throne. With that said, you guys stay safe, love you, and we'll get back to you soon.